Excellent. Let's do it before someone else leaves. Thank you for the follow, Loxol. Got a few familiar names, few unfamiliar names as well. Quads, of course, playing in the tournament last night.
Was he on the winning team?
He was on Choo Choo Train, I'm pretty sure.
Garrosh band. No one likes the Garrosh.
No one likes the Garrosh.
He's such a good zoning hero. You know, zoning takes sense to the front. If you go too close, he pulls you in and flips you. And if you get a little bit closer and get just to dodge to pull in, then he still flips you anyway. So, zoning tank.
I've gone for it's a Haka ban. Claymore obviously not wanting to pick that up. Thank you for the follow, Delusto. Delusto? Tell me how to say that one. I think it's Delusto. We'll go with that. First pick for the red team. How's my popping, by the way? I've got my...
You sound crystal clear, my friend.
Crystal clear. I do have my...
And the beauty of this thing is we don't need to talk about Ag getting topless.
Yeah, his ego got a bit of a stroking last night.
Yes, we'd like to thank all our Onyx GG friends. If you've met Ag, he doesn't need an ego stroke. We love you, Ag, but Jesus Christ. All right. So you're going for the Artana shops on Hero?
Well, no. I did say I'd give my votes to Ardra, so technically she won.
Technically she did. Technically. And technicality. You know what will happen with that at technicality.
Yeah. Ag and technicality is no good. Hero, of course, picking up that Artanas.
Yep. Well,
he does like a good Artanas.
Didn't twin support off the bat, straight up.
Off the bat, interesting. Quads did play Rhaegar in the tournament last night. He had some clutch Ancestrals.
And I think, look, to be honest, the Anna pick on heal EM, that's quite clever. That's a dag joke right there. Yeah. But anyway, sorry, viewers.
Dallas 2. There you go.
They've showed their cards early, though. Like, you know, throwing up your healers early gives the other team a bit of an idea as to how to counter it. Looks like they're going with a single support. Well, most likely a single support. Morales into a solid tank in front.
Got that Warrior Diablo with that Brawler Artanas. That Morales is hard to break. That healing is still so strong. If you can burn her energy down, it takes a little bit to
Yorick
get it back.
ban? So they were worried about a triple tank comp?
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I don't think they would pick up the third warrior. They're really hurting for some good damage output on the red team.
Could be an opportunity for red team to ban another tank just to really limit or narrow the pick for the blue team. You know, maybe a Sonya ban into Claymore. She's played that in the in-house. There it is. That could be targeted at Sonya. At Claymore, sorry. So we'll see what Claymore comes up with now.
Cho'Gall. Wow.
Twin support Cho'Gall.
Yeah.
Brightwing. Oh, yeah, maybe. Twin support.
They've gone full cheese. Full cheese. I'm a little bit surprised they didn't pick up the Oriole with the Cho'Gall. Very effective because you get twice the amount of energy just from two heroes doing damage with your crown.
True. Or how's Alex Straza for Cho'Gall? Like, can you get a fair bit of heals when you do that life swap or life match ability?
Well, it's based on whoever has the most current health. It's not based on percentage or anything. So, if anything, you'd heal Cho'Gall up to about half health. You'd heal yourself off Cho'Gall, but it wouldn't be a massive heal on Cho'Gall himself. You are better off going with that Rhaegar pick. And they've gone with the Muradin. Wow.
Tank at the front.
So they're completely depending on Gal here for their damage.
Wow. That is really interesting. Considering the Malthus there, which is a tank killer in itself, this is going to be very interesting. But, that does allow for a bit of peel for the back line if Greymane goes ham in the back line. If there's a Artana swap, he's got an opportunity to peel as well there with Mirrodin. So I can't pick it. I have no idea. I literally have no idea what these teams are thinking right now.
Yeah, it's a very alternative strategy.
Burst damage.
Yeah. Well, the Malthael pick was good into the Cho, but then they picked up the Muradin as well, which is interesting. Interesting pick. Malthael is going to be getting a heap of healing, especially from that Morales too. They've effectively got 3 brawlers on the red.
This is interesting. I love that Cho profile picture. What is that? I've got no idea what it is. Looks like a little alien, little ghost.
Wow, man. Yeah, getting 100 FPS now. 130, 140.
Alright, here we go. Are we going to see the mid lane push? The aggressive encounters from both. Claymore looks like she's gone AFK. Has not moved. Either a 0. Maybe they're just taunting. Ooh.
Maybe.
The battle begins in 10 seconds.
Alright.
5.
It's all about objectives this map.
3.
Nice timing on the objective, getting them pushed at the right time.
Let the battle begin.
And here we go.
Got Muradin and Malthael splitting top, and a fight about to happen mid. Rhaegar splitting off the bottom. Oops.
Whoa. Don't know what Nakid did there. But he's used up all his pauses.
I hit control and it decided to pause everything.
Push already on mouth at the top, big time. Nope, not going to get the pick. He's just got enough escape at this stage. Oh no! Oh, so very close. Big rotations here, big rotations here. Mouth coming straight back in, getting the heals now. Oh, swap from hero, misses the Anna. But they're leaving Greymane bot here. This could be a bit of a experienced lead coming up for the blue team. Good rotation from the red team though to save the pick on Mouth. Oh, flip charged into the towers, but the pump fist was already running and he dashed out straight away. It's going to be very hard to burst him down late games too. That Cho'Gall's going to get painful.
Will it be enough damage though against effectively 3 warriors? Hero just missing that swap on quad.
That'll
Kind
be
of
the
ignoring him, just going for the mini.
So seeing the blue team eke out a quick lead, mainly from that bottom lane experience that Quads is developing in the bottom lane. Oh, Phoenix going to the pick on Claymore. And she got the lead left.
Headshot. It is all chat though.
What was that, sorry?
Oh, Dende was saying I should move my camera to cover chat.
I see a rotation from Cho'Gall here. He grabs the horse. What are we going to see? Nah. Mirrodin rotation with Cho'Gall. Very interesting.
Cho'Gall's in trouble here.
A lot of damage coming out, but the dedicated healer from Helium was good enough to save the day. Puts a sleep out on Phoenix and stops the charge.
They really don't have the deeps for it yet.
Not yet. It's going to be a late game build for this Cho'Gall build without the deeps.
Will they survive that long though?
Well, red team's got the lead advantage now. Oh, sleeped up, missed by Helium there. Oh, when the Iver Arbe gets a connection, a lot of damage can come out pretty quick. Rhaegar almost got the pick there on the cursed hollow. Hero went for the swap, didn't quite connect. You see the red team zoning out quite safely. Mirrodin's not involved. Quad's just got to back out.
Yeah, they're just gonna have to give that one even XP on both.
Yeah, well, blue team is using that split on the curse to capture the experience.
Cho'Gall going for the Diablo and Morales fight, trying to drop that morale.
Oh, big shot from Hero. Good dash from Iber to get out of the follow-up stun. Oh, almost got the poke on Ryo. But he'll just come down now. He's going to be back up to health in no time. Morales, you are OP. Anyway, we've seen Claymore and Bouncy Knight trading sprays on the ground.
She did like the sprays last night in the tournament.
Yeah, lots of love hearts.
Giving out some love hearts, you know.
Yep. She forgot to set
Feeling
up
a
for this one. I should put down was the Nexus Swell, which is a bit,
you know,
parfait, shall we say?
it's almost as bad as the poverty party, honestly. You don't
It is.
you don't spray someone with the HOTS logo. It just, you know, it doesn't get your message across.
So help push and zone for the curse. Rhaegar's trying to do the same for the blue team. But they will go up rather than through mid. Looks like
Cho'Gall's in trouble.
Oh,
It's a
lots of
4v2.
stuns coming out.
Gonna
I
see a
think
double
he's
kill
gonna
come through.
disappear here.
Malthael
big
blocking off.
First blood.
Cho'Gall very fat, of course.
2 for 1 there, and we see Greymane pushing the lane quite nicely at top as well.
Despite the Merc camp dodging those boulders.
So red team got 2 curses now. It's going to be a very important third curse, and they've just got the level league as well. So, but we're on Storm, same ability of Storm talents here. So, yes, red team using their build to maximum effect in early game. But is it enough at this stage?
Eva Arbe going for that Morales.
Great peel from Phoenix there. That Cho really does put it. A lot. Girl puts out a lot of damage.
Oh yeah, wait till level 10.
Yeah, and also, I don't know if you recall, but Cho'Gall at 20 gets the big swap goes out. Oh, Hero almost got the swap behind the base.
Do recall the Shadow Bolt piercing?
No, I'm talking about the reduced cooldown for respawn from 60 to 30 seconds at level 20. Just have to run a level talent too.
Is that
Alright, here we
Cho
go.
talent?
I can't remember. Here we go, big damage coming out, but lots of heals coming from Helium on.
In trouble. We've got some good heals coming.
Lots of damage coming. There's twin.
Rhaegar's
support.
coming. Malthael not far behind.
Claymor's
Claymore's
in
in
the
trouble.
front line. She's got the flip. She get a
She
pick.
is
She's
in
gonna
trouble.
pick pretty quickly. Bouncy Knight gets the kill. Couldn't quite burst through. Mouth comes up now. And it looks like the blue
Bouncy
team are
Knight
going to get
securing
zoned
that
out.
tribute. Very low on the red team, but blue team
Just
not
couldn't-
quite able to get the.
Just not enough damage and not enough focus. So all the red team were low, and they just couldn't quite get that pick from the blue team.
Well, they're entirely depending on the gal for damage, and if Cho has to back out, they really have nothing to follow up with.
Well,
Hello,
I think
Skimmy.
the key part, Rhaegar was down bot, having a fight with Bouncy Knight. Let's see if Bouncy Knight dodges.
Bouncy Knight.
Oh,
That's
I thought
interesting.
that was a bit risky. I was expecting
That's incredibly risky.
a dive from quads could have been the end of him. He's still not going back. He's living dangerously. Ultimate bait, but still the big push up top still.
Yeah, Helium
Trying to get the
backing away from 4 of them.
Oh,
Got a good nade from Morales. Malthael's going for it and
wow.
secures the kill. They do, of course, have the
Cho'Gall get
curve.
in the mouth. Is zoned out. Oh no, he's used his wave to get out. Tens comes down. I haven't
Diablo
seen the
coming.
Cho'Gall ult yet.
Curse is over now.
Oh,
Do,
there it is. Oh no, good charge from Phoenix to block out all that push from the Cho'Gall ult.
Phoenix with the
You already
stim.
Claymore gets the kill. She's going ham. She's got her avatar on cooldown. Get the stuns, multiple stuns on Morales. Oh, they're not going to back out. Big dive into the mouth. Oh, big fight back. Oh, brings it. Hero's disconnected, but he's back.
Thank you for the subscribe, Young Bowler. What a
Look at
name.
this. 2-man push on boss. Backdoor boss.
Yeah, why
They're gonna
not?
see
Why
it.
not? Got a bit of Cho'Gall action happening.
Lane pushing everything. Here comes the Greymane. He's rotating. He's looking for them. He doesn't know where they are. He can't hear him. He can't see them. Oh, there it is.
Bouncy's
They
seen
found him. Oh, Quads is up to the challenge. Saw him go into the bush. Here they come. They got to get it down quick. I don't think they're
Got
going
Ryan.
to get it done in time. Trying
Do
to zone
the
for
Malthael
Arme.
He's in
He's
trouble.
got it.
Cho'Gall's in trouble. Unstop. It's not going to be enough. They get the heals from the.
Big peels from Mouth at the back to keep the healers out of the picture. Big ult comes out from Eva Arbe. He's running.
Oh, that speed boost. He's mounted. That fort's still there, though. He's running straight into it. He's trying to pull.
He's doing a knockback. Oh, he's got him here. Where did that heel come from?
Oh.
He survived, but in the back line, Mouth has got the Anna as well. So he effectively zoned out, couldn't let the healers get to the Cho goal, and the boss resets. So here we go, he started all again.
I feel like we needed some Benny Hill music in there.
I'm not going to sing it, mate. Don't sing it. It's not a UA function at the Mufassa's bar.
Is it not?
No, it's not.
I'll just give you a microphone, mate.
And I'm 0 tequilas in at this stage. Alright, so anyway, Blue Team are going to go for their own mercs to try and counter the push from the boss in top lane. Hero's been working on bottom forward himself. Managed to get that down with a bit of C support. Curse spawns in the perfect position for the red team. Evo Arbe's looking
talent
for
advantage at the moment.
Evo Arbe's looking. He's running unsupported.
He's a bit dangerous.
Life so heavy at the moment.
Claymore's very low there as well. Can't back.
Well, Chogor goes down again.
Quad's not quite in range with that Ancestral.
Top boss still going at almost full health as well.
Yeah, it's looking a bit rough for the blue team. They really need to like their entire team is focused around that Cho'Gall, but if the team's not with Cho'Gall, he's just gonna fall over to especially that Malthael.
Your pick prediction might be right. Will they last long enough to get to the late game to get them back into it? So blue team Merc pushed up, that's almost down. Red team has got another boss and is going to push with Siege bottom lane. This is looking grim. Need a heavy defense here. There they come. Blue team rotates down now. Sleep
Blue
on
team
Phoenix.
getting their 13 talent. Artana's still in mid though. Doing that
Another tribute perfectly spawning for the red team. RNG's their friend. Good heals from Rhinoceros on Mouth. He's almost down after a big heavy dive. Oh, here comes the damage. Everyone's
boss
there.
providing a good
Claymore's
zone.
going for the jump start. Here, blue team are fighting
Very
back.
low.
What's the damage output? Can Claymore get the pick on the two at the back? There's two down low. She's going in deep.
Oh,
Big
good
flick
pick.
from. Oh, good.
Oh,
Oh, great ancestral from Quads.
Hero coming in to back up the red.
Oh, Claymore, so much damage! Shot from Hero, die from Phoenix. Another flip, silence and blind. Phoenix is going to go down to the burst. No, doesn't quite get it. How is everyone
They can't quite get the pick.
There it is. There's the pick on Rhinoceros. The morale
Now
goes
Red's
down.
in
The
trouble.
healer's gone. Oh, big start again. Good hammer from Claymore on Phoenix to lock him down.
Hero's going for it,
trying
not
to get
quite
pick.
getting a.
There it is. There it is. This is the door. They've opened the door for the late game plays now. 4 to nothing.
Now they need a fort. Red team, of course, securing 3 forts and a keep so far into the game. They're going to rotate around the lanes, get a bit more XP back. There's, of course, no camps to cap at the moment. Red team getting all of that bottom side of the map.
They've got to push out lanes. By the time they've done that, there won't be enough time to get a fort. See Cho'Gall
But
down
it
bottom
should get
line
them back
is
to
doing best.
XP parity. Once you get that Cho'Gall to level 16-20, it should start turning around for the blue team.
That was a massive fight on the bottom lane. So many... The two in support just kept them up the whole time. Anyway, off they go. So they didn't manage to get that fort. And Curse goes up. Blue team is split. Who's going to get there first? And are they going to be able to get that capture? Because if red team get that, it could be a whole other ball game again.
Cho'Gall coming through. Followed by the
Phoenix
Malthael.
dive through the ball. Trying to get the isolation. Big burst of damage on Evo Arbe. Lost almost all his health in one instant. Big
The
old
Shadow Bolt coming.
And it's just Healer goes down. Evo Arbe's back up to full health. Heroes almost dead at the back line. Pops down his ult. Phoenix in the midline gets the nerf. Not the nerf. Gets the boost but goes down because he has on health. Blue team
Bouncy
getting
trying
lost
to
damage
channel
in there.
the.
Big sleep in the back line, leaving him alone. Try and burst down Hero. Rhinoceros at the back line. Claymore going for the stuns. Good peels. Oh, Cho goes down. Mouth just too much damage.
Murden's in trouble. Greyman bouncing in for the. Helium's in trouble from this mouth. Well played from the red team. 1 for 5. The red team's doing well so far in their grouping. They're very, very tightly packed. But I think once Cho'Gall gets to level 20, that piercing is going to turn that grouping advantage into a disadvantage.
Red team just going straight to the face here. Straight in the face, using the curse, using the siege. They can run around unhindered.
So
like
it could be
balance.
it. Cho'Gall up in 4
this is
seconds. They're not going to have time to do anything.
Definitely it.
Red team making the right call there. If they left it any later into the game, it could have turned ugly for Red.
Yeah, that was a two massive team fights. So one in the bottom lane, I was blown away by the sustain of both teams there. They just wouldn't die. But blue team did get the picks towards the end of that fight, got them back into it. But then that last fight on top of the curse, that mouth just blew them up. So much damage dumped right at the start of the fight on Cho'Gall. Had to pop the ancestral healing early, and then they just kept rolling over top.
Yeah, look at the takedowns on Malthael, 10 out of 15. That's just because he had that mobility. Blue team was pretty tightly packed, and he was doing so much damage to that Cho'Gall by the end of the game. You saw him in that last team fight. He just dropped about half his health. So MVP Pointy, who do you reckon?
Wow, that's a really odd one. Actually, the fights were so hectic. It was sort of hard to pick who was the driving force between them. Rhinoceros did a lot of healing in the back line, but it's Morales. That's what you do. Did get picked up a couple of times. I didn't see particularly many huge swaps on Artanis, but the blinds are quite effective in some of those fights. Cho'Gall, a lot of dashes, but I guess 4 deaths with 2 supports.
Yeah, a little bit Rambo. Cho'Gall was kind of away from the pack, and that's what counted those 2 or 3 deaths in there.
So I thought there was a couple of nice ancestral healings from quads and regular. But I think I don't know. If you look at the damage, it's actually Greymane that did the most damage for the entire game.
It's not surprising, especially on the siege damage as well, because he's gone full flask build. You don't have to you hit one ability and you hit the entire wave for a couple of hundred damage. It's quite easy to get those damage stats up on Greymane. He had a few good finishes, leaping in, getting them when they're trying to get away. I'm gonna have to say Malthael. Really, he picked against their draft perfectly. He secured a heap of those kills, and I think despite the almost 10k less damage, he had the damage at the right time.
Yeah, I'm not going to dispute that. I don't dispute that. I think that that was the pick that I think that won in the game. That big tank damage was pretty influential, we'll say, in the game.
All right, let's jump up. Konya, Doubt, excellent. Let's go.
Infernal Shrines. The joy of joys.
Very popular map this vote. I think it was 26 votes for this map, and then 5 for the next.
Well, provides a few opportunities. You got the split push potential. If you can poke and prod and extend the Infernal Shrine capture, then you can get a lot of lane clear and push. Timing of Mercs is once again imperative to get the maximum gains. Why is everyone so afraid of Garrosh? Why is it, Nakid?
Look, he's he's a hero which punishes out of position people, and it's very easy to go out of position. So I think people would just rather not deal with him.
Sonya a good man on this map because it's a closed cluster type fights. It's over objectives. It's in a small space. So banning the Sonya means her sustain, is a hero that can sustain itself. So get it off the board. Get rid of it. We don't want it. Don't want to face it. So we'll see what the blue team come up with as their first pick.
Alexstrasza.
Lead with the heals?
Yeah, no, I think you should, unless you want a hero, for sure. I think leading with heals is it's a very safe bet, because, you need a healer. None of them are more counterable than the others. So it's a safe first pick, especially when you got that first solo pick. They can't really counter you straight up with the dual pick right after.
Ninhal and the Rhaegar leading with the healer as well. Must be listening to Nakid stream. And,
That's right.
And Buzzington has gone the Valor.
Of course, it never works like that in Hero League. Healer's
pick
usually last pick.
First pick Nova.
Nitro Medivh, haven't seen one in a while.
No, Medivh's not very popular, but in good hands, pain in the posterior. Vision for days, can't do anything about it. Isn't it? It's the most irritating thing about this game, I reckon. When you're running along and Medivh's just flying along with you, you're like, "Quick, let's gang top." Oh, I can't gang top.
Look, I don't rate many players that are good at Medivh, but Nitro is my #1 pick for a Medivh player, hands down.
Big shout out to our guys in the audience. Thanks for watching, buddy. Nubrek ban. Interesting. Maybe they're going to go for mage damage. I have seen Konya and Nitro both play ninjas before. We've already got the mage damage with Kalthus. No tanks for either team selected yet, and there's been 4 banned, so the pool is running low. See what Phoenix comes up with. He tanked quite well on Diablo last game.
They're all warrior bands, both teams.
Yep.
Diablo. Solid pickup. Kerrigan with the master player on Kerrigan should be able to land those stuns pretty effectively.
Is Doubt Master as well?
Yeah, Doubt is a master.
What are we doing? Are we just recruiting masters to make all of Unreal Aussies feel bad?
Yeah, I think so. Look, it's good though. We've got a master on each team. It should balance it out.
2 masters on each team. Evalio and Doubt, and Konya and Bouncy Knight are all masters.
Oh, there you go.
And I haven't had a chance to look up Beast Oriel Lau. Best Oriel. Oh, that's what it is.
Oriel
Best
AU.
Oriel AU.
Well done, Connie. Well
I was
done.
trying to work out how to say it. I've just worked it out. Respect Best Oriel AU. Great name, buddy. Great
he
name.
got a MVP last game.
You did on the mouth. Yep.
Yeah.
Obviously, his mouth is not too bad either. Eh? So, anyway, we got twin front line. So we're going to be riding a lot on Pocket Baker's damage here. So he's got to be able to crank it out.
So I might see a bruiser
Twin support.
coming out here. Another
support,
support.
Tyrael.
Could get a specialist.
Taronde.
Something to. Oh, Vikings!
Ooh.
Phoenix with the Vikings pick. Haven't seen a Vikings
Left field
in-house
pick
in a
tonight.
long time.
So this is going to be even better for their split push now. They can get all 3 lanes going at the same time.
It's probably one of Vikings' better maps, just because the objective takes a fairly long time compared with other maps. So he's going to have that extra time to soak that XP in the other lane.
So yes, looking forward to how this pans out now. Single tank, single heals on the red team, but a lot of damage and a lot of push. We see burst damage from one particular hero, and a lot of sustain, a lot of self-sustain as well from the blue team.
Yeah, look, I think it'll come down to how well Phoenix uses those Vikings. Because if he's not effective, it's effectively 4v5. If Blue's getting ahead in XP. And he is really not going to be too effective in a fight, a straight up fight. And of course we've got that Tahaka with the globals, able to hunt down those Vikings if necessary.
All right, I'm excited for this. Are you going to make a prediction here, Nakid? You're going for... Not going for. Who do you think will win? Do you think it's a red comp that's a supreme or a blue comp?
Oh, look, it's hard to pick. I'd be slightly inclined to pick blue, but look, Phoenix might show me up and do very well on Viking.
Early stage engagement here. Pocket Bacon wants to get his stacks up early, obviously. Hungering Arrow build, is it going to be? No, it's going to be the Hot Pursuit, so it's the Hatred build for Valor. Might go on the burst.
Yeah, look, blue can't stick around too long. We've got the Vikings in every lane. Most of red team down bottom now too. We've got blue rotating down.
So that must be the blues counter to the Vikings. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Big stun combination from No Doubt. No Doubt, Doubt.
Konya's in trouble. Good pick from Diablo.
Nitro coming in the back line. He's got to be able to get into bird form. And gets his portal out. Gets
Oh.
out nicely.
Well played from Nitro there. Well placed portal.
Big charge
not
from
quite
Valley.
getting the
Oh, swap into...
Bouncy's in trouble. Got the protect from Medivh. Well played. Diablo drops to the Medivh. Well played.
Oh, Nitro poking at the back line. Gets his own project up. He's got to get the portal out, but no, too much damage coming out from the Doubt Kerrigan there. When he dives, big two-man stun. Can get the damage, leap damage into the tower. Oh,
got the hook
back.
Bouncy. Yeah, that was a risky hook. He's very low.
Yeah, not quite enough damage to secure the kill. Towers are on the Mercs too. But red team...
Baylog dropping in middle to the Alex Straza.
But the whole
Just
time,
through
that
the
whole time, there's Phoenix laying in the whole time.
Yeah, it does make for an effective pushing strategy. You can kind of leave the lanes to Vikings if they can handle it, and four-man push one of the lanes down.
So this is probably the big key here now. How long can red sustain this shrine? The longer they sustain, the more gain they get out of their Vikings. You can see that already got 2 lanes empty now from the blue team. Nitro's trying to go down bot to help out. And by doing so, they're effectively making it a 4-on-4 fight. Red team. But now with one of those... Oh,
Fairly ahead. Zahaka's in trouble. They're getting the heal. Gets pulled out of the
Big
Alex
dog.
Straza heal. Oh, no, he cops it, but still...
Oh, here comes the counter push from the blue team. They're all low. The red team, can they secure a kill? No, they split up quite nicely. Fuzzy needs to get his Volt out. He gets it done. Rhaegar uses his Wolf Form, escapes. Big comeback from... Oh, big pick on the top lane. Bouncy Knight gets the Diablo.
Nitro
He's
looking
trying to
for a
get-
pick.
Oh, down. How did it survive that?
That's why he's a master level player.
Bacon, 11 of his 20 convection quest done. But again, look at that lead now. Half a league now to red. Just in that little lane push. Phoenix standing still on top lane getting experience.
Well, that's it. You're going to be in the bush half the time. Nitro hunting down those stray Vikings.
Well,
He's very low.
You know, big top position, big flip by Value. I love saying that name as well. Almost as much as Bosington.
I missed that
Bosington
one.
takes the hit on the front line, bolts out, he's going to get chased
Oh.
down.
The punish.
He just pushed ahead of the tanks there and paid the price for it. 15 stacks on convection now. Oh, just one more there. Red team pushing out very quick to clear that immortal. Oh, hook.
Diablo's in
Big
trouble.
comeback. But good pills there for... Oh no, there's going to be
Oh,
too
it's
much
not going to
damage.
be enough. The
Well,
the healing without Ancestral on Rhaegar is pretty lackluster. It's not going to do any big burst.
Nitro's going in. Oh, he's going to get a pick. Oh no, he's in trouble now. He's got... Oh, not quite get the stun there. Oh, there
Down
it is. Convection done. 4
He's in
minutes
trouble.
done. Bang. Oh, he's got a Hearth there. Bouncy Knight. Sorry.
Oh, good hook, good hook. He's in trouble.
Oh
We
no,
got the
not
portal
get behind the lines. That's big.
Nitro not
B.
sticking around.
Risky B it was. I think what's the kill count? 6-4. Blue team just pushing here. Oh,
Bouncy
can
not
only
quite
get-
connecting with that. Hook's a bit deceiving around buildings. The hitbox does extend out a little bit from the actual model.
Blue
They
team
know where
doing
they-
a good job. Oh,
Buzzington getting hooked. He's in trouble. Medivh is now in trouble. Gets out
that
with the
peel from Kalthus. Bang. Oof. And he can't do anything
Buzzy
now.
very low. It is a 4v3, but Nitro's scouting it.
He's going to try and get the pick. Is he going to try and get the pick? No, they just give it up. Still going to try and get
Now
a
they're
pick
committing. Now they're...
Kerrigan trying to get the stun.
Oh, Medivh dropping and... he dropped down to
expect
try
it
and get the
to
kill, but the stun came out from down.
6-5 kill count. Exciting stuff here. Phoenix has got Xeric a little bit. Oh, there he goes. There's Xeric. Moving up now, trying to get the experience. Phoenix spears in mid lane. Lots of boom time there from the KT. Yes, that's right. Boom goes down.
That Olaf is in trouble down bottom against 3 heroes. Will Phoenix realise? Oh, he's running back now. Alexstrasza getting the dot.
Does the dot do enough? Does the dot? Yes, it does.
It's a 4v4
And Eric
on
at
that
top
shot.
as well.
Yeah, Nitro's doing a good job of hunting
stun
him.
from Doubt there. Follow-up charge by the Wolf Form and how, but it's the Red team that gets counted.
Yeah, blue team picking up those ults, of course, and coming out with that level advantage.
The Red team trying to work out how to counter this shrine now. They're going to try and get top lane out. As soon as they were out of the fight, they knew. They just backed out. And they're trying to get a little bit of swap. Nitro's going to drop down and poke kids to be a pain in the bum, which is a proper play for a Medivh. But Infernal's now up. Red team are going to work out what they're going to do. They're going to try and go for... Oh, big combination from now on the top gate. Yep, they're backing out now. Trying to get down to defend.
Dahaka coming in on Doubt. Doubt leaping away. Gets picked up by the Dahaka. Good time.
Quality tongue lash there. So they're going for a split push here now, the blue team.
Not quite connecting that hook. Did it out of range. Baylog dropping up top. Looks like Blue's going to try and split push that.
Oh,
Buzzington's
got a
in
lot of
trouble.
damage on him. Yeah, there goes the boom.
Living Bomb picking him up. The Gorge Diablo coming through. Gets a hit.
Oh, big start on Alexstrasza. Big
Alexstrasza in
last
trouble.
Gonna get it.
We got play again from
Respawn by
Viking.
the-
Konya dropping. Of course, that Living Bomb doing great work amongst the Vikings.
Rhaegar
How's
walking
it-
down to the back line. Yep. Big stun into the wall. Swap out from value.
Bouncer
Can't
trying
do
to
lots of
heal
body
up.
blocks
It's
here,
not
waiting
enough.
for the drag hook. Good work by Phoenix there. Ultimate came into maximum effect there with the respawn. And she turned that fight around for a 2v1 pick.
It is quite effective, either to bring the Vikings down to the fight or to respawn those missing Vikings after doing as much damage as possible. You'll see
Did you see it?
Oh, Buzzington very low, trying to take on that camp. Almost gets picked off. Rhaegar coming into here.
So 2-level lead now to the blue team, extra talent. They should be looking to bully and harass now. Keep that pressure up. Diablo's in mid. Does he get out in time? Yep. Managed to escape that rotation. Nitrocell's just watching. Keeping the other team informed what's going on. Vikings are being pushed back a fair bit at the moment.
Yeah, Nitro's doing a good job of picking them off. They're weaker, and there's 3 of them, but, I mean, if they're not in the lane, they're not getting that XP. Blue team seems to be able to hold their own in 4v5 anyway. Or 4v4.
Oh, very aggressive attack by Nitro. Good positioning.
Oh,
Gorge
bounces
comes down.
Gorge.
Buzzington's
Not quite getting behind the... Doubt getting away, he's got the Maelstrom on, they've got the portal coming through, he's in trouble. Shrine not yet active.
The blue team here. Nitro just harassing the healer.
Baylog dropping in middle. Still got the other lanes, but it's not quite enough. We've got Diablo initiating the shrine up top, trying to get a few cheeky Guardian kills. We've got Olaf in trouble from Alexstrasza and Stitch.
It's good vision though from Phoenix here. Let's the Diablo get away. The loss of only one Viking. Well, Dahaka's going pretty ham here towards Valor. Bottom lane, but yep, blue team's zoning quite nicely. Big hook
Oh,
on the,
great hook time.
Oh,
Is Nitro in trouble? He doesn't have the portal. Is that his quest gone? Yes, his quest is gone. That's a big pick on Medivh. That may be a turning point here for the red team. Got Diablo coming in.
Oh,
Pockets in
KT,
trouble, got
big
the
hook. Fantastic
big
hook
defensive.
from Bouncy. Saves pocket bacon. Red team pushing back out now. Got push on bottom lane. They got in existence in mid lane here, and it looks like they're going to secure this shrine.
Yeah,
could be
it's
the
much
counter.
needed. They need that Fort XP. They're being a bit proactive, doing a bit of damage to the fort already. We've got 12 Guardians to go, and that shrine for the red team.
Blue team just working on the mercs, trying to get something out of nothing.
It's a good defensive camp on that top lane.
Big dive from the Diablo. Has he gone too deep too early? They're going to get picked off.
In-house.
Big hook goes down.
Diablo in deep. That Arcane Punisher's not going to get there in time.
Big zone effect as well. Arcane Punisher's beating up the merc. Just hung around too long. They did the UA stay. Oh, big stun grab from Doubt on the Medivh. Medivh goes down again. Hook comes out and a Gorge goes down.
Bouncy, great hooks this game.
Oh, here comes the more
Doubt.
more back line.
Almost getting some picks with the help of the Arcane Punisher. Quite enough.
Well, back on level peggings for level now. Won't get much gain out of the rest of this immortal. Oh, we might
Level
get a pick
pegging.
on you.
That's a new one.
Mate, it's Old English, is what we call it.
Ah,
Bouncy Knight, can you get a bit of damage here? Phoenix pushing hard down bot, getting down the gate. So, seeing red team almost back to parity. Red team are in numbers here. They're trying to get Buzzington getting the camp.
Bouncy in trouble.
Rotating up.
He's got that Alex Straza heal on.
Oh, Buzzington's gone deep.
Hook not quite connecting with Val. Play again from the Viking.
They're looking
Nitro
for an
getting a
engage,
few
Red team.
stacks
Looking
up.
for an engage. Oh,
Oh, huge flame strike.
straight back into it. Healing ward comes down. Then so back to the full health. The Harker's out of position here. No, they don't know he's there yet. Buzzington's just going to pick away. Blue team's going to come down slowly to support him. They
The
still
red
haven't
team's
seen
done
him.
a-
Oh,
That's a
massive!
great ult from Nitro.
They're all
Yeah.
stuck in the corner. Dub's going in the back line trying to pick on the...
And they're going to steal the camp.
Stoppable comes down on Dow.
Got Diablo ult coming in. They do get the camp though, it's going to help them in that fight.
Blue team
Doubt's
looking to pick it off, finish it off. No doubt just staying and survive for as long as he possibly can. Couldn't quite get the KT down. Valier does as much damage as he could, but blue team 4-1, 4-0 push.
Well played by the blue team there.
Very congested fight, small space. Really,
Great
really
ult from Nitro. Really well played. It wasn't looking too great for him. He lost those quest stacks a bit earlier. Great play from the red team. It really restricts Medivh's damage coming later into the game. It is pretty hard to get those 30 stacks on his queue. But against the Vikings, he's getting it up quite quickly now.
Oh, another nice little hook there from Stitches. So next shrine's up. Red team have to do a fair bit of defending here. Blue team using that advantage to try and clear up as much of these gardens as they can. Get a quick head start. Red team gonna probably not go. It looks like they're not going to defend it. They're going to try and go for push builds, trying to get the mercs now. Nitro's onto the. Come and have a bit of a sticky beak.
Red team needs to capitalize on this.
Got the status. He almost.
Medivh almost ninjaing that camp. Not quite. He did pay for it. Almost well played, but the Diablo caught it. Yeah. Look, I think blue team thinks they have it right now, but they're being pushed off with 6 Guardians to go. They are outnumbered
Big
right now. We've
charge.
got Gorge
Oh, no,
from
big
Bounce.
charge. Diablo's gonna
He's
get
coming up
stunned.
behind.
They're all going to jump on him. He's
He's in
disappearing.
trouble.
And then he gets silenced, stung lash as well. But red team now, oh, not going to have enough time, I think, to get the capture.
lot of
Big
damage
engages
output
here.
coming.
Phoenix is using his recall. He's,
Then Howland try.
Doubt just so much sustain. He just doesn't seem to die so quickly. He's diving pretty heavily, but the peels from the two tanks have been what's saving the backline there.
Yeah,
Stitches
Rhaegar staying a bit too long there, getting hit by the slam from the Stitches.
All this time though, Red's getting a nice little wave push at the top here. If they can defend this Immortal, you might see a keep for keep swap here. Unless blue team push hard. They might be pushing hard for a win here. 30 seconds still on Kerrigan. Buzzington dodges the first hook. Yep, they got him go straight to core.
Now to get in the gorge, the double gorge. He's gonna pop him right into Punisher range.
And the Immortal just jumps in on the action. He wanted a piece.
Well played. That's gonna be the game.
That is GG.
My prediction coming true there, Porny. MVP. Who do you reckon?
Good question. Good question. I was particularly impressed. Look, I'm going to say, even though on the losing team, that Kerrigan was balls deep and just survived such a long time. I think the KT got the stacks up very quickly, played safe, played behind his wall. I think the Dahaka peels and a couple of really nice lashes as well. Really did. I don't know, man. I can't pick it. It's just all good. Just all good.
Nitro did die 5 times, a bit out of character for his Medivh. We are playing against
Pro party.
Yeah, we are playing against 2 master players on each team though, so the skill level of the game is a bit higher than usual. He did capitalize a few times. He got a few good ults off. That he really turned the game around when red team had caught up in levels on that right bruiser camp with the ult. That really turned it around for blue and kind of led him back to that 2-level lead. And props to that almost steal up the top right of the map towards the end of the match. He almost got it. That would have been a great clip.
It would have. But the Kerrigan was up to the task and blew him up.
Well, it was Diablo he charged in. But yeah, we had some great hooks from Bouncy coming out. A few gorges that were very strategic. Pocket, of course, blasting away. He doubled Kerrigan's damage with that double flame strike. He got that convection quest finished quite early. Dahaka doing great with the lane pushing there. Look, it's a hard one to pick. We had a lot of good players from a lot of different players.
Yep, so you can pick it.
I can pick it.
Yeah, consider it my gift to you.
Oh, thank you, Pointy. Look, I will have to give it to... You made me doubt myself.
You broke up. Actually,
you made me doubt myself now, Pointy.
Who are you going to go for?
Look, I was going to go Nitro. Just because he had that turnaround play. But, look, I'll give it to Bouncy. You know, fairly...
Yeah.
I think this is his first night. He had some great hooks in there. Secured a lot of kills. He had the most takedowns. Not as Rambo as Nitro in this particular game. But, yeah, very well played to all the blue team. You all played very well.
And I was going to throw a special mention to Buzzington, only because I wanted to say that name one more time.
There you go. Let's head back up.
Buzzington.
Who was the captain, sorry?
Nitro Salt, that's fine.
Okay.
Hey, you got it.
Alright, we're good to go. Alright, we're good. Let's...
Good.
Dragonshire. It's crowd favourite.
It is. I like Dragonshire because you got to think about your rotations. You got to think about which little skirmishes you're going to go for. Do you go right 5-man rotations and you got that little bush triangle down the bottom? It's got everything. Dragonshire.
Nubarak band straight up.
Straight up. But Dragonshire, it's a global beast. Get
And
rid
the
of Garrosh. No one
Garrosh,
likes
classic
No one likes
Garrosh band.
Get rid of Garrosh. Get rid of it. No one
So
likes
are we going to see some Chromie action happening from Nitro here?
it. Could be.
He's the
but-
captain. He's straight up an Uberak band.
True. Yep. Maybe, but you know, you would think Dahaka, Zagara, Brightwing, Falstad, big picks on this map. The ability to get up and down the map and help your team out in little skirmishes can't be underrated. Ninhao picks Greymane. Dive seems to be. Oh no, it was Orjin, Septi Smurf. He likes Orjin. Just like standing there and just dishing out damage.
It's interesting first pick though. We've got the Morales following that up, the stim.
So would Brightwing be a good pick into that? So that way you can immediately polymorph his ultimate. The Taz Dingo.
Quite a few people in that Unreal Aussies channel now.
You don't know. Hopefully they're all signing up to the UnrealAussies.com webpage.
That's right. Got to collect those Unreal credits, get some game key.
Unreal Aussies, where fun comes to have fun. Should be our slogan, man.
Is that our slogan?
That's our slogan. Where fun
I'm
comes
glad
to
I
have
don't pay you or anything.
Oh.
Well, that's not true. You are getting paid in Unreal credits, so technically I am paying you.
And your affections. Don't sell yourself short, man. It's worth a bit.
No, I know, Pony. Thank you for reaffirming that for me.
Oh, they banned the Chromie.
Chromie
Maybe they
ban.
saw him coming.
Maybe
they're listening to our
maybe they're
stream.
on the stream.
Yep, they're listening to our stream. Sorry, Marco. Now you're gonna have to go to the minge.
He's just as dangerous on the mid.
I'm sorry, he was a bit unlucky. The Vikings in the last match were last picked, so he couldn't minge into them. All right, what are we going to do here? What are we going to do here? I need some tank front line. Get excited.
I'm excited, mate.
What's Ardra going to play? Ardra usually likes playing the Lily.
Morden, we've been doing the in-houses for almost 2 years now, I think. Well, that's how long Ag's been recording them. We have been doing them prior to that as well. They're just not recorded. And we were doing LOL and Dota in-houses before that.
Wow, look at that front line. They've gone pretty heavy. And Malf goes straight into the counter pick. Is Nitro. Well, that's 2 damage, but I guess you can say he's bouncing out sort of a brawler. Will we still see the minge? Will we see maybe another Medivh? There it is.
There it is.
There it is.
We'll see if he goes as Rambo this game. Maybe he took my words to heart. Ardra on the Sonya. That's an interesting one.
He's UA ladies of power, as I like to be called. They don't actually like to be called. I just made that up. But they're getting,
Is that their team?
they're getting aggressive.
UA Ladies of Power.
Yep. They've got.
Are you the team captain, mate? Or?
No, not with Ladies of Power. They're the team captain.
Are you the manager?
I'm not
Do they call you daddy?
Yeah, that's a whole other reason though. So last pick was Scrumshot and Lucio, giving a bit more map mobility. So it's all come down to rotations. Making sure you can get up and down quickly, get to those points, get the team fights. Yes. Go on. Predictions. You got 2 out of 2 tonight, Nakid.
Predictions.
Show us your brains again, mate. Flex the grey matter.
We've got the Malthael against the Johanna and Sonya. Sonya doesn't actually have that big a health pool, so it's not as effective, but it will be pretty good against that Johanna, but it won't counter those shields because I don't think it counts as her maximum health. We do have that Lucio there, of course. I think the red team might struggle for damage, especially if Blue's able to kill the Medivh about 8 to 10 minutes into the game when he's pretty close to finishing his quest. It'll set him back a lot of time.
I don't know. That's the mouth Greymane combination is what we saw in the last game, and they managed to put out a ton of damage. So
I did, but yeah, I'm gonna go for blue this time around.
oh wow, look at that little thing from Salamin. I've never seen that.
Thanks
little
for joining
horrendous
us, Morton.
GLHF.
Super cool to have new members. I am gonna turn the cam off and leave you to mostly solo cast for a few minutes while I have my dinner pointy, but I will keep the camera on and make a
what's going on?
deceptive pause.
Oh.
That's my cue.
Oh.
Give me a sec.
Yep. Go have some dinner.
I'm still here. My mic will be up.
Well, viewers, be ready for an extravaganza of oratory cuisine. I like throwing lots of random words together. I apologise that there's no one else to temper my opinion. Anyway, very exciting. Looking forward to seeing how this game pans out. Mouthy and Greymane damage last match. They gunned it out. A lot of damage there. We're going to get through a lot of heals though. Lucio, Morales. It's going to be hard to burst them down. Jin, we all know Deceptive Smurf can play that character within an inch of its life. So it would be interesting to see how much he can crank it out. Assuming, of course, his internet connection holds up. Looking to see how the blue team engage. I think it's going to be the key. All right, here we go. The spectators, let's get ready. There you go. We're off. I pressed the wrong button half a dozen times. I think I've printed screening the whole time. But anyway, here we go. Big engagement. Mouthy's just staying top lane, trying to get the experience. Blue team trying to get an early pick. Dive onto the Medivh. But no damage coming out. I saw a little B-step in there. I don't know who it was. That was cheeky. I liked it. Keep it up. But Greymane and the red team just sticking the back, put out a little bit of splash damage. No one's going bot lane. But here comes the rotation. Lucio and the Sonya rotating up to top. Blue team now going down the bottom to get the experience. Can Mouth survive this? Grum shot being a harassment bully. Little jukes there from Bouncy Knight, lets him get it easily. Nitro's coming up now to help out. Blue team still pushing their advantage in bottom lane now, trying to get the lanes pushed out as much as possible. It's, big stun coming out, but the grenade goes down. Can't quite get the Muradin to push back in the lane. Deceptive Smurf and Sailor Moon sticking with high health pools at the moment. Mouth almost gets the pick up top. Medivh goes in for the top of the edge.
He missed it!
He missed the cast. That could have been done, but no. It was a good idea, good concept, but execution this time uncharacteristically, shall we say, lacking. So anyway, blue team's got the bottom lane push out, pushing out now the Greymane. Bobgate's got himself into a little bit of a jam here. Has he got his leap available to him at the moment? There he goes. He gets that nicely. But blue team have captured both top and bottom. Nitro's up to the Charles, comes down, blocks the capture of the Dragon Knight for the very, very early Dragon. See another little skirmish at top. Bouncy Knight's not afraid to go 2-on-1 here, but just a bit of a poking harassment sort of action. This is a hard map to cast solo because it's picking up at the top and bottom. Can Deceptive Smurf get the pick on Ninhao? Big blades come out, can't quite get it. Bobgate now trying to get the leap. Oh, Ninhao, cheeky little B, will he get it that in time? No! Oh, Deceptive almost missed it, but he got the pick. Bouncy Knight up the top, now getting bumped back by Grum shot. Oh, the damage is coming out from Bouncy Knight. Onto the side here, he's got the heals from Andromeda. Andromeda's in the face. One for the Bouncy Knight kill, and Lucio uses space, just get away. Whoa, exciting stuff, 4-all. Maps going crazy, 1 kill each. And we see the red-blue lane, probably just slightly ahead, only for lane push. Nice grenade down bottom lane from Sailor Moon there. Managed to push Bobgate back in towards the Smurf axe build. Axe build, that's not an exciting thing, but you know, it's pretty cool. Bouncer not getting pushed out of top lane now due to low health. Oh, there is so much going on. No one's backing down. No quarter asked, no quarter given.
Alright, I am back.
Welcome back, Nakid. Your turn. Have a crack, mate. It's pretty hectic in here.
Mate, I have been watching. I've been enjoying your commentary point. Your blue team, both shrines. I thought it was my go.
Yeah, go. Make it happen.
Nitro, he's flying around like a vulture there. He's waiting for someone to go for that cap on mid. Space Phoenix obliging him, of course. We've got Murden coming up to back him up. Unfortunately, the stun hits a minion. We're not going to be able to get a pick against the Johanna with Unstoppable. Bouncy, he's a bit outnumbered up top. He's just popped his well.
It's all about lane rotation. See, the blue lane have been basically unharassed the entire time at bottom. And the Morales with the... peel! Aggressive peel from Salamoon, keeping that Greymane out of the picture. But you see, in how Greymane dives straight onto the Deceptive Murph, but just it's a bit of an escape. Are they going to get the counter? Jeez, that heals from Morales is just doing so much damage. Damage being ironic for that call. This thing it's the healer, but... Oh, there's going to be a backdoor flank from Bobgate. Gets onto the Morales, stops the heals.
Oh, Morales in trouble. Ninhao going for the leap and finish. Deceptive getting the pick. He's going to drop himself.
Big done. 2 for 1 bot. Good rotation from the re-team there. Manages to
Bouncy's in trouble here. We've got Spouse Phoenix, not quite enough. We've got some B-stepping happening. Nitro picking up his quest.
Someone B-step before. I was so impressed with that. Was it a grump shot? I think it might have been.
They hit B. That's impressive. No, man.
It is when you B-step mid-game, mid-lane. Oof.
Maybe they got a macro going.
Macro.
B-step macro.
Press B.
Bouncy's in trouble. Audra going for the kill. Not quite enough.
Forcing mouth out now to Hearth. But Bobgate going to get a cheeky little capture. No, grump shot's up to he sees it's coming. Bobgate will just like, oh, get away here. Gets an extra stun free stack. Oh no, fuel stun locks at the top. No, he gets out easy. There you go. What's going to happen?
Blue team securing both shrines again, but they don't really have that presence in middle to get the final capture. They really need to outnumber the red team in order to get that final capture.
Oh, dive on grump shot top lane. Bouncy Knight and Bobgate get the pick. Get the healer down. Bobgate's going to try and capture the shrine now. Adrian's going to try and go in. 1v2. Big stun comes out by Bobgate. Bouncing on in the back line's going to put a lot of pressure on. Adrian's going back for second servings. Got to get out. Oh, she's went straight. She's gone deep. She's gone very deep. A bit too deep. Red team getting a bit of lane pressure now. Almost up to 10 now. It's the 5-2 kill count. To do Smurf. Gets his quest done. 6 minutes in. Andromeda's trying to get out. Medivh comes in to help.
A lot of knock around on the Medivh. Red team with their ultimates. They need to force a fight here. Try and get a pick off or two. They've got that top shrine currently. They need to secure bottom. Try and get that drag.
Well, red team looking for a gank here. Looking for a gank. But Deceptive Murph just coming out at the right time. It's forecasting that gank maneuver. Stun comes out. Trying to get the protection on Andromeda. Greymane dives in pretty hard. They're going to try and burst with the Morales heals. But no, they're fighting out of the force.
Greymane copping it.
Trying to save.
Deceptive can't quite get close enough to get the final kill. He misses the ult.
Through the hammer. Tried to get it done, but couldn't quite do it. The massive jug play by Andromeda there. Oh, red team coming down now. They're going to get unlocked, I think. They've got to back out. Big ping comes down from someone saying discretion is a better part of valor. Up top, Mouthfeel still playing 1v2 match all game. Still doing very well. Might be going pretty aggressive here, trying to get the picks. Lucio puts his shields down. It might be just enough to save the day. Gets the pick. Blue team now taking that advantage. They were trailing down a whole level on ults, but yeah, turn it around and they're gonna get the Dragon Knight. Andromeda went for time, couldn't quite stop it.
I thought she interrupted there. Oh. Good pick there from the set.
That hammer. It's a beast mode hammer. Nitro gets his
the
quest
guillotine,
done.
you mean?
Yeah, that's the same. It's a hammer.
The hammer.
Like,
it's a hammer. Alright.
It's like the Rags hammer, isn't it? Isn't it a hammer?
No, it's a guillotine.
The Rags hammer and the guillotine, no? What's the difference, Gun? That's right. Yeah.
It's an axe. An axe.
Anyway,
description,
very exciting stuff. So blue team doing very well here with the Dragon now, looking to push that advantage. Are they going to get a pick? Space Phoenix on Bob.
Oh, he was trying to get the Bob Goat into his team, not quite getting the angle correct. Very close.
Flanking. Redraw flanking from Space Phoenix here. Fancy Knight puts the damage down. Nitro's looking
Secure
for
that
a little
bottom
bit
fort and the turnaround. See, it's amazing how quickly the game changes in a minute.
Oh, is Nitro going to look for the big wave? There it goes. Hits no one.
We've got the stim on Deceptive is full
Deceptive's
health though,
moved.
so
He's
it's not
got the
doing a heap
shield,
of
so he's not going to do much with it. Nitro's going to use a portal to just a bit of a distraction. Andromeda at the back line gets a beautiful lot of jugs out. Can't complain about a big
Got the
jug.
ult coming through, picks up Nitro.
That was the axe again.
That was a
wasn't
great
it?
axe. Or was it a great hammer? I forget.
Quality axemanship. What are you talking about, hammer? Stop being crazy. Either way, but Grey Mane at top has been pushing lane. Got Mercs pushing top gate, so it's not something for nothing here. Every push has its price. Red team staying in touch. Blue team
Blue
getting
team
the
securing
chicken
Red
back.
Sea.
Oh, red team's gone in.
Just in time. So just ahead in XP. They don't want to dive on that fort.
Oh, has he got his hammer? No, not his hammer. His axe. He's got it. No, I thought he was going to chop the axe down.
It's only a 40-second cooldown on that, but it does do more damage depending on how much he's missing.
Sorgin just cranking out the damage here. Red team looking for a gank here. Oh, Space Phoenix. Unfortunately, it's the tank that comes out. Bobcat goes straight to the back lines, goes straight to the Morales.
The
Diving back now. The Morales. Oh no.
Good stun there from
much
Space.
damage. Axe comes down, but goes to the Bobcat, doesn't quite get the pick. Morales goes down in the back line. The Red team was
they're
successful.
hitting it hard.
Oh,
we've got the pick on Zul'jin.
Oh, they're going to be able to blow him up in time.
Oh, the Lucio comes.
Portal use from Medivh gets to the back line. Adra's going to go deep onto Nitro. She's got no one to hit. They've all disappeared. But they've turned it into 2-on-2 there.
It's a 2 for 2, even trade.
Siege on
Blue
bot.
team slightly
Bot
ahead
down.
in XP. 3.5.
They got it.
3/4
They
of
have
the
to clear bot push before they get into the shrines. Blue might be able to capitalise on this. You can see them splitting up now. Medivh's going to come out, flying out as quick as he can, trying to get towards the Dragon Shrine. But there's no one there now. Johanna's Hearth back.
And Nitro has finished that Medivh Q quest. No chance of reducing his damage for the rest of the game. Just waiting on Greymane to finish his fast quest.
Well, Red team have left mid unattended. They're trying to cap top shrine. They're not going to get it done in time.
Not quite. Not quite.
They left only the Lily there to poke.
You really need those instant damage abilities or the range to stop them in mid, especially when they have numbers.
I think that siege camp was what won it for them really. They had to spend some time clearing it. Greymane completes his fast quest 11 minutes in. Bobgate going heavy. Those Zul'jin's such a pain in the bum to fight against, isn't
Blue
he?
team
If you
now
go
telling it.
quest complete by Lucio there. Square Space Phoenix looking to
Bob
push
go
pretty
to the back
aggressively
one.
here.
They've got the portal coming in.
He's got
Bob
the
go.
ball. He's running towards the
They've
ball.
seen what he's
He's
doing. He's
had to pop
popped
his
up.
ult, but he's got nowhere to go. And the speed.
He's
of
pulled
Lucio
two of
just
them away, though. It is a.
He's gonna leap. He has got it.
It is a 3v4 back on the Dragon. Blue team's coming back now. Red team didn't capitalise that on. 15 seconds left on the.
Nitro just poking down bot. Waiting for, oh,
A good stim coming from Deceptive.
oh, too much
Big damage
too
on
quick.
Andromeda.
Just diving in is deceptive.
Bouncy. Getting all those Lily heals. Andromeda's in trouble.
Archer's
going
down. She's just chased all the way. The slow's come out. Mouthfeel dies.
Ninhao leaping past the
great
retreating Ard. Fortunately, she couldn't get
She
out.
wanted that heals.
She
wanted
did,
that
she
heals,
wanted
but
it.
Fast beat got her out. And it's still 4-on-2. 4-on-3.
They do have that keep now compared to Red Team's 1 fort down.
Deceptive Smurf's really cranking out the hero damage on Zul'jin. He's about 40,000 highest than the nearest competitor. Mouthfield, Greymane, 43 and 40-ish, approximately. So, and Zul'jin is really pounding out that damage. Protected well by the tanks.
Seeing a lot of teamwork between the Morales and Zul'jin. Like he'll purposely drop his health so he can ult. Morales waiting for that opportunity to heal him back up. Of course, Greymane and Medivh dealing a lot of burst. Don't want to risk him too low. He doesn't have Tazdingo to give him a few seconds of invulnerability.
Was it red team? Oh, I thought they were going to set up for a gank there.
I think they wanted to, but Nitro's seen them on that left siege.
Unleash the dragon's wrath.
Alright, red team's going to clear the waves now. Got to burn through quick. Morales. Oh, Muradin, is he going to get... He almost got beaten by the Mercs. Hers back. Forces them into the back foot with the shrines about to come up. Merc push up top. That's a big wave for the red team, but I don't think it's going to get through the towers.
Activate the shrines. Take the dragon knight's power.
So anyway, look, we're evenly poised here. There's no particular storm talent advantage for either team yet.
No, but blue team does have that level advantage. 4% health and damage.
Medivh's at ground level. He's got to work ahead to get away pretty quick. Gets in a bird form very nicely. Nice pop use.
He's only died twice this match. He's doing a lot better than last game. Not as Rambo. And he has his quest complete.
So blue team are all staying together now. They're going to force the red team to defend the last lot of mercs. Red team have got to split up here, just go top and clear at the same time. Medivh's going to stay mid to deny the capture. So just a bit of a swap. Just a bit of a swap. Blue team in the meantime pushing out that bottom lane. The bare lane to the core. What are they doing here? What's this little play here?
They're going for the core. They're going for the core.
They're going cheeky core. Cheeky core push.
They're going for the core. They've got Deceptive going and they've got the stim pack up. How's Red going to react? Are they going to react in time? Got the Medivh ult coming in. 2%, 5%.
Lost
Not quite enough.
there. Are they going to get a pick? Any picks on offer here? No. Big dive into the back line of Lucio.
Got that sound barrier coming.
By Adris.
Oh, Greyman's in trouble.
So much going on. They're still fighting on the core. Adris going to get picked here. Is he? No. No. Blue team are just putting out.
That Lele ult's gone. Red team's in trouble.
Big paws come down. They're all still alive. How come they're not dying?
He gets the lead. Nitro, he's in trouble, no point.
It's down 50% now. Great push here. They can almost back out and play it safe.
Bouncy, not quite drop. Got Guillotine up in 10 seconds. They're only 20% damage, that's the game.
8%, this is over. Just, wow. Crazy.
Big fight on the core. 3 for 3, man.
Sneaky maneuvering. Woo. Yes, Nakid, I'll give you MVP. Look at that Zul'jin. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Look at that. It's disgusting. Twice the amount of hero damage.
Yeah, that's a lot of hero damage. Not possible, of course, without the Morales.
The dedicated Morales heal. Yeah.
And then they had a healer for Zul'jin, and then they had a healer for the rest of the team. They both did pretty similar healing though. Double what Lele alone could do. That double support is so strong at the moment.
Oh, it's meta. It's so strong.
Yeah. Well, the kills are pretty even that game. We've got 11 to 8. Blue team just kind of capitalized on those little mistakes a little more. Coming into that late game, Zul'jin, he becomes you just can't take him on. You deal so much damage, and if you don't have any like stuns or anything to shut him down, he's impossible to deal with. Look, MVP of this game, who do you want to give it to?
Look, I'd love to give it to Deceptive Smurf. The stats don't lie, but I felt like it was a two-man performance there. It was almost like a Cho goal. Deceptive Smurf needed Sailor Moon there the whole time.
Deceptive Sailor? Deceptive Moon?
Sailor Smurf.
Sailor Smurf.
But yeah, I think everyone on the red team played pretty well. I thought that some of those jugs from Lily were amazing. They got them right at the right time. Bobgate knew exactly how far to stretch himself. You were right. I think the damage output from the red team didn't quite cover Deceptive Smurf's Zul'jin. I'm just not going to give it to Deceptive Smurf. He's already won like 7 in a row, so I might give it to. Actually, I'm going to give it to Morales. Yep.
Morales, Sailor Moon.
Enabled win.
Sailor Moon. There we go. Great heals. Great timing on the heals. Allows Jin to really shine.
That's what it was.
The unsung hero of Blue
Yep.
team. We'll give him MVP.
Congratulations, Sailor Moon.
Tomb of the Spider Queen.
Alright guys, we are back. I am solo casting this one. Pointy has abandoned me to play in the Team 7 and 8 game. Blue team considering an ETC ban right now. The map, of course, being Tomb of the Spider Queen. I have to bet. So I've had some good matches tonight. Haven't been too much of a steamroll, been pretty even. Garrosh ban coming in again. Been banned in every single game tonight. In 3 out of 4 games in the tournament last night. Got the Greymane pickup from Magical. He's been a popular pick tonight. He's been in every single game so far. Got Aureus picking up Alex Straza, and I've picking up a Probius. An interesting pick. You don't see him too much being drafted, but people generally underestimate the old Probius.
How you doing there, buddy?
Yeah, good man.
Sarah Edwin missed out on the shuffle. She thought she was still enrolled from the previous game, so I gave her my spot.
Alright. Well, I've already started.
Well, enjoy that, buddy.
I will.
Just a tidbit. She lost a game tonight, so the 100% win rate has been broken. Maybe
Who beat her?
this will be broken as well.
Maybe.
It was in one of Blank's games. I'll check it out afterwards. See ya.
Got Brightwing and Kel'Thuzad picked up by the blue team. Don't think I've seen our guys on a Brightwing before, but Nitro is quite familiar with KT. Got an Anubarak and Valor ban from either team. We might see red team pick up a mage or two, although they already have the Probius, who many consider a close range chromie. Johanna and Kerrigan pick up. We've got some solid tanking with Unstoppable and some follow up with some stuns. Hey, Zorg and Bob left to pick. Muradin and Valera. Valera is a very interesting pick. Her win rate's kind of suffered of late. She's good at pub stomping and quick match, but that's about it. She's not great against a prepared team. So we'll see if there we have the Tassadar pick, the big counter to Valera. We'll see if Bob's able to salvage any of them. Good luck to both teams. We've got just a single warrior from each team this game, and a solo healer. Although we do have the TAS on the red team, more of a utility than a support, but you still have those shields nevertheless. See if red team goes for a dive on middle, or they'll split Probius off, try and get an early tower or two. Blue team doesn't have a
Battle begins in 10 seconds.
didn't change myself to a referee. That was good thinking of me. Won't be able to unpause the game. That's alright. We've got a 5v4 happening mid. Red team will probably play a little bit cautiously. They know Probius is down bottom. They want to buy as much time from him as possible. Got a slow and a root coming in on the Aureus from KT. Valera's initiated. Unfortunately, not enough damage coming through there. Got the Alex Trials a heal coming through on the red team. We've got the root coming in. Buzzington's in trouble. So is Konya. Konya gets through the gate. Buzzington drops. Magical just getting out of that tower range and saving himself. 3 very low heroes on the red team. We've got the Alex Trials a heal coming through. All of them picked up well. We've got Azog coming down to take out Ive on the Probius down bottom. Magical coming up to follow up. She is in trouble. He is in trouble, sorry. They pick up the Probius down bottom. Blue team slightly ahead with those 2 early kills. Red team spread out into top and mid. Blue team in mid and bottom. We need to see blue team retaining that lead. Nitro is in trouble here. They've got a good gank from 3 of red team. Clint is getting away from that Valera. Popped a shield on himself. Or is very low. Alex not too great at self-healing. Bob and Azog waiting for that perfect gank opportunity. Buzz is going deep, but unfortunately there's not enough damage there. Got a Greymane getting an early hand in. Got the poly on the Kerrigan. Nitro just managing to escape. Alex is in trouble. They're going deep, but the towers are enough of a dissuasion for the blue team to back out. Aureus popping the dragon, going for those big heals. No blue team around to really take advantage of that though. Red team's caught up in levels now, neck and neck. They know where Bob Goat is. That Tassadar site, very powerful. Probius in trouble down bottom. We've got some mercenaries coming in against the 2 heroes. Probius going the photon cannon build to counter that Valera. So always have some uptime on the stealth detection. Bob Goat going for a pick. Alex is in trouble. Got a good heal there. We've got some shields coming through from TAS. We've got Valera dropping to 4 of the red team. Azog in deep with them. They've got a root and blue's coming back. Magical's in trouble here, straight back into Alex. Will there be enough damage? No, she has no mana. Azog trying to go for the gank, Kerrigan backing up Alex. Both teams, a similar amount of gems handed in. Very close this game, 2 kills apiece. Kerrigan going deep on the Brightwing, not quite enough to secure the kill. Got a good root on the Tassadar from KT. Magical coming in on the Greymane, diving deep on that Kerrigan. Konya's very low, not going to cop that Alex heal. We've got the shield coming in from Tass, which is going to get enough for her to get behind the gate. Alex and Kerrigan looking very low there. Both teams still even XP. We've got Bob soaking top. Red team only soaking 2 of the lanes. They're going to get a slight advantage here with hitting level 7 first, unless something drastic happens in the next 20 seconds. Probius copping a lot of damage, not quite enough to get picked off, but they're trying to hand him a blues coming around to pincer. Aureus is in trouble. Alex getting rooted. Excellent root from the KT. Unfortunately, that heal's not going to be enough. Of course, that the AoE heal from the Alex taking 3 seconds to pop. It's really about planning with Alex. Tassadar getting stun locked and picked off by the blue team. Well played. Blue team, of course, securing the first wave of web weavers. Looks like they're going to push down mid. Brightwing's in trouble down bot. Konya's trying to hunt her down, but she's ported up to mid. Buzzington, the solo defense in middle right now. We've got Root on Buzzington. He's going to drop to the 4 blue team. Blue team edging their way ahead in XP. Probius left to himself down bottom to defend that spider. Aureus is in trouble here. Almost escapes, not quite enough. We've got Greymane getting 2 pickups. Blue team concentrating on that middle fort. They're well in front now, 1.5 levels. Probius needs to look out from any of the blue team backing off here. But I think he's pretty safe for the moment. They're going to keep pushing down middle with that spider still on a 3rd health. That top spider's also pushing through. They might get a bonus 4. Nitro's had some excellent routes so far in the game. Probius with 25 gems down bottom. Need to get that hand in as soon as it becomes available. Nitro's in trouble here. He's been picked up by the Kerrigan. We've got the stun coming in from the Muradin. We've got the Haymaker. Konya right behind that KT. It might not have been the best decision, but KT gets picked off. We've got blue team level 10 with their ultimate. It is a 4v5 though. They're very split, and most of them are on half health. Red team hanging around for those heals. They need to capitalize on this. Blue team's 1 down. They haven't quite got their ultimates yet though. They do have enough for a full hand. It's a 5-on-2 battle here. We've got the Emerald Wind coming in. Oh, rest of blue team coming in from above. Half of red team's on half health. Greymane going deep. Got the KT ultimate hitting Alex. There's not quite enough damage to finish her off. Tassadar very low, copying that flask from the Greymane. Got the Alex heal there. It's also always dangerous to put it where the enemies know where it is. They've gone in. There's not enough healing. Konya's dropping to the blue team. Tassadar playing very defensively up the back. We've got the root coming in. Unfortunately, no hook. Red team still hasn't hit level 10. Blue team allowed to hit level 12. We've got Mercs coming in through middle. They're going to take out that tower. Hopefully get a keep while red team is busy down bottom. We've got blue team with enough gems to hand in, get that second wave of web weavers and continue the snowball. Blue team securing those web weavers. We'll see if they continue to push down mid or they try and secure that bottom fort. All heroes are up at the moment, but that could change. We've got Probius getting picked off by the Greymane. We've got the ultimate coming through. It's not quite enough. This doesn't bode well for the red team. They're 1 down coming into this level 12 versus 10 fight. Buzzington not in a good position here. We've got the Alex heal. It's too close to the enemy heals. He's going to have to back off. We've got the stun coming in, but we've got a pick coming in on the Kerrigan. Alex, of course, getting that ultimate through. It's not quite enough to pick off the Valera. We've got blue team pushing down middle. They're very low on health, though. Brightwing, of course, not an excellent burst healer, but they stick around long enough, they'll get that heal back up. That middle spider being decimated by the Reds. Buzzington going deep. Now's their time to get some ground back. They don't have the Muradin there. It is a 5v4. We've got Alex sitting in Fountain, getting some health and mana back. KT is in trouble. That's a good pick off from the red team. We've got a 1.5 level lead on the blue team. Red team clawing their way back. Those spiders are about to drop completely. They're probably going to get that bottom fort though. So not a complete loss for the blue team on that. Azog looking to take out that bottom tower while it's undefended. No, he's going to take that bottom siege camp, do the job for him. Red team still has enough to get their first wave of web weavers, but they're struggling to get to the hand-in points thanks to blue's presence on the. Grouping well here. Bob's looking for a pick. Unfortunately, it's on Johanna. They might not be able to get that. The Unstoppable doesn't quite get the root due to that shield. Konya taking a lot of damage. That blue team is on half health. They are surrounded. We've got Alex with the ultimate coming in. Clint is in trouble. Got the root on the Johanna. It's not quite enough to do damage. Argyve's dropping. Not quite. Kerrigan going for the leap. Not quite in range. Got a stalemate coming through from both teams there. Both teams dropping to very low amounts of health, but managing to escape. Blue team getting more hand-ins there. Red team knows where they are. They've gone for him. They know where the heals are. They've been rooted though. Kerrigan not able to jump in. We've got Buzzington very low. Konya drops to the blue team. Buzzington's going to follow. Alex is in trouble from this KT who get picked up. 0-2 so far. I've getting picked off by the KT. Ultimate, that's 2 to Nitro in this fight. We've got Azog haymakering Tassadar into the Argives, who then polys. He's in trouble against the 5 of the blue team. 0-5, very well played team fight to the blue team. They're going to take that middle keep. A lot of gems up there for the blue team to help them secure their next wave of web weave. They're going to get a cheeky steal on that bruiser camp of red. A lot of gems going to waste. They're making their way up there though. Good play so far. Blue team's almost 3 levels ahead, almost a full talent ahead as well. They're going to have the biggest advantage coming into this next team fight. Red team's going to have to play this very smart if they want to catch up to the blue team. We've got Argives, but the rest of blue team is there to back him up. Got an excellent chain stun on Kerrigan. Great combo there from Nitro. Azog's going in deep. We've got the Haymaker on the Probius. Everyone's ignoring though except the Brightwing. We've got Alex coming up into her ult. Buzzington dropping to the blue team. That 3 levels is really hurting the red team. We've got Probius dropping in the back. Can't recover from the Haymaker. We've got 2 left on the red team. Not quite enough damage output to pick off that KT and Valera. Got 5 left on the hand-in from the blue team. Looks like they're going to take boss and then get the 3-lane web weaver push. Try and end the game that way. Of course, the death timers on red team aren't that big at this stage of the game. They're a fair few levels behind. But if they can manage to secure a kill, that will mean a lot of XP for the team. I'm getting some good damage in there before the web weavers can come up. They've got all three lanes pretty pushed though, so those web weavers are going to start pretty far up the lane. Azog going for the haymaker. We've got Probius again. He's in trouble. KT and Greymane managed to secure that kill. We've got the stun coming in from the boss. Aureus popping the dragon form. Will it be enough? They are at a 3-level disadvantage. They do get a pick off on the KT, but Konya about to drop to the boss. We've got 1 to 2 so far. Aureus still in Dragon Queen form. They're fighting on the core. That boss and the full health web weaver coming in. Bob Goat's in trouble, but red team really doesn't have the dive heroes they need to secure that kill. Red team getting a little bit of time here to defend against those web weavers. Got Azog coming in. He's got haymaker up again. He goes for the Alex. She's in trouble. Gets picked off by the Greymane. Very well played. Great setup from Azog. Probius's pylon's doing a lot of damage here. Greymane's in trouble. He's done a great leap. Good juke. It might be enough. He gets the speed boost from Brightwing. It's enough to get him out. Azog's in trouble though. He's got no mana. He's trying to juke it, but it's really not going to be enough. Konya trying to get the last hit, and he gets the last one in there. Probius very low defending that point. We've got a 3v3 happening in mid lane. Red team still down 2 levels. Bob Goat's in trouble. Good stun. Good pickup from Kerrigan there. KT managed to get the Tacit up. Blue team picking up all of the red team's keeps. It's not looking good for the red team. They do, however, pick up that KT. Now 2 levels behind, but they really got to pull something magical out of this opportunity if they want to come back into the game. Probius opting for the knockback on the Warp Rift. It's an interesting choice. It can work against you if you don't have your positioning down. Magical securing that bottom siege camp. We've got Brightwing waiting to take that Bruiser camp on the left. Red team securing their camp on the right. Just the prelude to this next team fight. Red team is catching up on XP. They're only a level and a half behind right now. They still haven't got their first hand in of web weavers. They know Buzzington's there handing in. We've got the bullet coming in from Grey. Aureus managed to heal that back up. We've got Azog getting the Alex. She's very low. She drops that heal. Not quite enough. Too little, too late. Bob Goat's in trouble. Good pickup by the red team. Blue team's almost level 20 though. They need to be careful. Azog doesn't have his haymaker up. We've got the Probius defensive ult coming in. Only 3 left on the either team. Tacit are about to drop. They're going for Buzzington next. Magical very low. Got a 2 for 4 trade so far. They're going for the haymaker. That Probius has 49 gems. That's a full hand in for the red team, and he's going to drop, and that's going to be their hand in, and the GG has been called. Well played to the blue team there. They managed to stay ahead this entire game. A lot of great haymakers from Azog. Getting in there, getting that healer down, preventing blue from being able to stay in the fight effectively, and they had the KT coming in and dealing that damage, getting those picks. He had a few good picks on Kerrigan as well. Aureus managed to get the pick on KT, unfortunately drops to the Greymane, and that is the game. 28 to 12. Unfortunately, red team weren't able to secure a fort, but they played very well. Blue team playing very well there. Nitro 6 deaths, but you had a great contribution. A few good picks from your ultimates as well. Magical, great work on that Grey Mane. 0 deaths, despite diving in very deep numerous times. We had a good save from our guys in the last few minutes of the game, porting in, getting that speed boost on you. You were very low, had top siege, hero, XP contribution, and takedowns. I don't think I can do anything but give you MVP. You got 27, you were involved in 27 out of 28 of those kills. You were very effective for your team, but well played by the entire blue team. Shout out to Azog and Nitro, some great plays. Good work on that save, Argives, Bob Goat. It's unfortunately got the Tassiter, but you did the best you could with their composition. Well played.